A fight is brewing ahead of today's EU Foreign Affairs Council meeting in Brussels, where ministers are expected to debate whether the European Union should restrict or even ban trade with Israeli settlements in the occupied Palestinian territories. For more on this, I'm joined by our EU correspondent Angela Skujins, standing by at the European Council building in Brussels, where this debate is expected to occur. Good morning, Angela. Why don't you just fill us in, please?
Good morning, Stefan. So yes, as these ministers stream in behind me for a Foreign Affairs Council meeting in the Belgian capital, I'll give you the backstory as to why this meeting is expected to be a spicy one. Last week, the EU executive, that's the European Commission, presented to an options paper to the 27 capitals regarding what a crackdown on EU trade with illegal Israeli settlements could look like. This was first reported by Euronews. There is a certain precedent for this to occur. The last time the 27 EU heads of state met in Brussels for a European Council summit, they released a statement at the end conclusions unilaterally condemning Israel for its ongoing expansionist activities in the occupied West Bank, while calling on that country to uphold its obligations under international law to protect those Palestinian communities. On top of this, we've heard the European Commissioner for Trade, Maros Šefčovič, as well as the EU's foreign policy chief, Kaja Kallas, stating these Israeli settlements undermine peace as well as the two-state solution. But what is on the table today are three potential options, the most controversial of which being a partial or outright trade ban between the EU and those Israeli settlements. But we're not expecting a concrete decision to be made today, but an opportunity for the European Commission to gauge the temperature among those foreign ministers regarding what option could be taken here.
And Angela, it wouldn't be a wild guess if I said the discussion will become heated, right?
Yeah, so we know that there's opposition among certain member states such as Germany and the Czech Republic to take a more cautious approach, but there are stronger voices, particularly coming from Belgium, Germany and the Netherlands for this outright trade ban. On top of this, those certain member states want the 27 out of 27 to vote in support here, raising the bar, versus qualified majority vote being 15 out of the 27, lowering the bar here. So not only are we expecting the debate to centre around what approach should be taken, but also how this approach should be taken. But as these updates come through, we'll be providing those to our readers on Euronews.
All right, Angela Skujins at the European Council for us. Thank you very much.